Welcome back to Jamin Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. Taryn on the left playing Gruul. I think it's called Ponza still, right? Wyatt on the right playing, this is Esper Food.
Esper Food, it's so colorful.
It is very colorful. So you pobble yourself, decide you don't want anything to do with that card. It's a piece of trash. You want something else.
Fetch for an island.
Do you think you remember your trigger?
I don't know, we'll see.
Do you always remember your triggers for Bobble?
I would like to say yes, but I can't.
Cookbook, another Bobble.
All right. Yeah,
that one you got.
I'd like to say I do, but
so
it's funky.
Taryn has an Obosh in the friend zone.
In the friend zone?
Yeah. And no second land, which is kind of not what you want here.
In a cookbook. In a cookbook.
Several cookbooks. Do you have the Oval Chase Daredevil to make these cookbooks?
I would have activated the last turn if I did.
Wowie, zowie. Here comes that guy.
Oh, well, I must have drawn it.
You did. You always draw it on your first draw step.
It's 3 foods.
3 foods. So you're running Wyatt, this guy, and then... Oh, you can just start making tokens because they're huge.
Yeah, I make 8/8 or something here.
Yeah. And they go up by 3 power every turn.
Yeah.
That's very good. So the Urza Saga looks like it's enough of a threat for you right here. The Saga food decks have kind of fallen out of favor, but this interaction right here is pretty powerful. This is a very, very big creature that you're making on turn 3.
Yeah, right, making an 8/8. Let's see Titan do that.
Only 6/6, bud. Never gets better. Terran is kind of in a bad way. Did he exile something? He exiled a land, so he's got an extra mana floating. And he's going
Pyromancer.
Seasoned Pyromancer. You got to get some lands into this hand. He's discarding a shiny card that I can't tell what that is.
You'd think we'd fix the glare at one point already.
It's a Fury. He's exiling. He's showing you a Fury.
He's exiling a Fury. Discarding a Fury.
Discarding a Fury and a Utopia Sprawl
to make 2 1/1 blockers.
Yep, and then drawing 2 cards.
Sounds about right.
So Terran not playing that Utopia Sprawl pre-combat, to me seems to indicate that he is sneaking around with a Blood Moon. Because you wouldn't put Utopia Sprawl on your non-basic land if you're going to Blood Moon it off. Yeah. So I believe that's what's happened here. So Terran's 1/1 blockers are doing a pretty good job of making sure that this Golem construct can't get in.
Now I'm doing some thinking. I'm pretty sure when I want to.
Do you want to make another one? Yeah, I don't think another one is super, super good here. He's got so many blockers.
He's got a Goblin Shaman, which is really bad for me.
Well, it's 1 mana to destroy a non-creature artifact that costs 0.
Yeah.
But, like...
It's only so bad.
It's only, like, if he's doing that on your foods, who cares? If he does it on your Shadow Spear, it costs 3 mana, eats up his whole turn, which is kind of a decent thing to do. Alright, so do you have enough mana to equip here? It appears you do.
I choose to kill the Goblin Shaman because I want to keep the Shadow Spear.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That is really good.
I think I might have another Thought Monitor or something.
Do you actually? Your board
I had a mana floating from earlier in the phase.
Your board is a mess. And this guy is really, really big. So we're explaining there was 1 mana floating through Urza Saga, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. I forgot about it too.
Yeah, I didn't
so
see
I
it
understand.
until right there.
Yeah. Here comes this attack for so many damages. 1, 2, I don't even know what it is. Do you know what it is offhand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage. Maybe 15. I don't remember if I counted the Shadow Spear or not.
I just counted again. I have no idea how much it is. Making 3 foods. So Terran just holding the down button goes to 1. You go to a very high life total. And that's it. That's not a big turn. It wasn't a big deal, I guess. So Terran is pretty cold to this Shadow Spear on his next turn. I do not know if he has a way to answer it.
Goblin Shaman was the way to answer.
Yeah, it's correct, yeah. I actually think it's kind of neat that he's running Goblin Shaman.
Yeah.
I like that card a lot. I like it. I saw people play it in Vintage where you could destroy Moxus for 1 mana. I was like, how absolutely cute.
It's really popular in Pauper.
I imagine it would be, yeah.
All the artifact lands in Affinity is one of the best decks.
Yep.
Better decks into this. Alright, the game has ended. I attacked with the 2020.
Terran got a looting. What'd you sideboard in?
I brought in Aether Gusts.
Ooh.
And more Prismatic Endings.
Prismatic Ending is a very, very good card.
Yeah.
Gosh, so...
I might have brought in Pushes too. I don't know how much I cared. Nope, I just brought in Prismatic Endings.
Prizzy Ending. What do you have on the board? 4 pushes for...
2 push, 2 more Prismatics.
That brings up to the full 4 Prismatics?
Yeah.
Terran plays another ignoble hierarch, switches it in the graveyard for the one whose art he prefers.
E on 1.
Engineered explosives on 1.
I think I don't draw more lands.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm trying to remember this game.
Well, you can watch it. It's playing out in real time in front of us. The camera that we have is a little askew. It's not bad, though. Here comes a Goblin Shaman?
No,
Gorilla Shaman?
Pillage.
Oh, it's a Pillage. Oof. That card is very good sometimes. Especially here. So it looks like you're just not going to get it together and die.
Yeah, I think that's what ends up happening.
This is where Ponza shines, is if you stumble even a little bit, you make, it gets a little weird for you one turn, they just kill you immediately.
Yes. There's a...
Imperial Recruiter.
Okay. I couldn't tell what it was for a second. I'm glad you knew
It's
what
the
it
new
was.
alt art, yeah. There's so many arts for so many cards now, I don't know what most of them look like.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like this is a... What is this card?
What card?
It's a Ragavan. Oh, that's neat.
I was like, what's the card?
I forgot you had to run Ragavan in this deck.
I think I was really hoping to draw a land so I could
Well, everyone is,
punch
yes.
the Ragavan.
He's considering strongly whether or not he should cast it. It appears he did not.
Yes. Which
All right.
makes sense.
So he's gets to dash this Ragavan here, which means he can pick up a probably one of your lands. Does he exile a land from the top of your library? You don't remember?
No.
Okay.
You asked me questions I just don't remember. It was
He
like,
does. He exiles a land. What a guy. What a guy. Got him. Ragavan's only weakness is that he cannot cast this. He may only play it. Or no, the other way around. He cannot play it. He may only cast it. I don't know if Terran wants an island, but he could have had one. Terran checking his hand.
I was waiting for you to say something.
I don't know. We just had a cut. I forgot what was happening in this game. Ragavan coming back.
Me drawing a card. Hey, second
The
land.
second land. Here we go, boys. We made it. Tim Taranto's treasure token making an appearance on the battlefield. I'm going to get foil ones of those this next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I talked to them, and they're like, we can make these parts of the card foil. And I was like, that's cool. This is like a month ago. And then I discovered Pokemon cards. They're just like all the fucking way foiled to the corners. And now I don't know if I want them like that.
You want all the way.
I want them like rainbow foiled everywhere. But I don't know if they can do that on the cards.
Rainbow foiled everywhere.
Have you not seen how foil Pokemon cards get? It's unreal. Those things are so foil. They're like textured too. You can feel them.
They are textured, which is weird.
Yeah. Seasoned Pyronancer discarding 2. Looks like a Ragavan and something else. Terran not wanting to give you free value off of this. Honestly, it's the only thing you got going on.
Yeah. This game has not been kind to me. Sadly.
No. 1 engineered explosives versus the contents of your deck. It's not a good
Does
one.
that win?
Yeah.
If I'm playing against Rhinos, it might.
Here comes a dashed Ragavan. And, oh no, this is a Goblin something. Oh, Terran playing a Goblin Shaman and trying to blow up your engineer explosives, forcing you to go for it or not. That's pretty cute.
Well, I drew a bobble, which means I get to do nothing again for a turn.
Get to check the top card of your library and see if it's a land and whether or not you should concede. I couldn't tell if it was a land from where I was.
Yeah, neither can I. I like secretly look at them. Nobody's allowed to look. Nobody but me.
It's a surprise.
What if it's a fatal push? Oh my gosh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming in. Obosh going to hand. So this deck's... Okay, cool. That'll kill Wyatt. He's officially dead. We're back here for game 3. I think Terran goes in... Is this a mulligan? It appears you have your hand. Yeah, he's put one back. Terran down to 6 here. You got the 1-2 combo.
It's like... When you turn one cycle of Street Wraith, you always have it.
Well, you have the Street Wraith, you have the Asmo turns into the book then makes the food that makes the Asmo turn on.
Yeah.
This is a very, very strong start. Bolt the Asmo, that's pretty good. Alright. You just have another way to discard. You have the book now. Oh, that's pretty good. Discard book.
Cast Asmo,
Cast
go get book.
Asmo, go get book. Wow, the synergy's too real. It's kind of funny that Asmo is this good.
Right? Who would have thought?
It's a 1 mana 3/3 with a bunch of upside. Who would have thought it'd be good? It goes up a card when you find it. It's just...
It goes up a card, but it's like not it's only relevant because of the second part
Yeah.
of the text.
You got to go down a card to go up a card. The card's a mess. Its text is very long. At some point, I feel like if you're designing Magic cards, you can't be like, okay, it's a 1 mana 3/4. You know what I mean? Like you got to start adding more things on. You just can't modify the power, toughness, and mana cost of a spell.
Design of cards. What? You see all you...
Everyone can tell when we have to cut the audio.
I know,
It's
right?
currently out.
It's not like we're not good at it.
I think that like we should probably try harder.
To what, when we cut audio?
Yeah, like
To like make it seem like, oh, there wasn't a skip right there for 2 seconds.
or edit it out. You all know we're not going to because you're hearing this. But we could have.
Yeah. Could have edited this out.
How to beat a choke.
I think I just have one island.
You have one
So
island,
I
it
beat
is
a joke.
untapped.
I still make it
And
2
you tap
it
it
just
right away.
doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Best of luck. So, did you draw the Alpha Chase now or next turn, you think?
Ultra Strikes there? Oh. I don't know.
You always get it. Everyone has it all the time. Without Alpha Chase, this deck is kind of hard to play, I would guess. But with it, it's kind of a runaway.
It's not terrible to play. Because like, a lot of times you just draw redundant cards.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I guess getting rid of something is not always that bad.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 1 mana floating Shadow Sphere in play. Another land. A lot of pointing.
There's a lot of... I don't know what's
I don't know
going
what you're
on.
pointing at this much.
There's a bush.
Veil of Summer, keeping the... what's that man's name?
Ignoble.
Ignoble alive, and giving Terran a card to draw. It's a pretty big attack.
Yeah, I just wanted it out of the way so I think I can get it for damage. Like,
Yeah. Terran also appears to be a little bit stuck on lands.
no, this is just turn 3?
No.
Oh, no, he did miss a direct land drop. You're right. I feel that I sack a land in this deck a lot.
Urza Saga making you lose a land is... You would think it's relevant, but more often than not, I don't notice. I'm just happy because I have a big creature and I'm really far ahead.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yep.
you have a big... sometimes you have 2 big creatures and you got to tutor for, like, some relevant artifact.
I kind of let Amulet Titan go. I think I should probably still be playing the deck at least a little.
I think it's one of the better decks.
I enjoy it a lot.
A Pokemon card underneath my construct.
Keeping them down there. I bought really expensive Rhyperior EXs for tokens for Rhinos.
What are they, like $10 each?
Yeah, they were a lot.
But like
they're
2 of them, or do you like 8 of them?
I got 8. They're so shiny, it's unreal. All right.
There's Fury, which I think just will kill Asmo.
It will kill, yeah.
I think in response I make a food. And
Well, if he targets the construct, you get to discard a card and make a food, and then make it slightly bigger so that it does not kill.
then I just decide to kill it in response to the damage.
Okay, so Asmo is gone. Terran making the correct play of not targeting the construct. Heads up.
Do that, activate,
Another book. Get to
Attacks.
5.
activate.
Activate.
Yay!